Thank you for inviting me to this important event today. I'm going to start my speech here, and I'm going to do it in English. So, good afternoon, everyone. It is a true pleasure to be here with all of you today. And to the many distinguished leaders who represent American companies operating in Korea, thank you. You're not just guests in our country, you are essential partners in our economy, our innovation, and our future. We are living in a time of extraordinary transformation. Technologies are like artificial intelligence, clean energy, next generation semiconductors, and digital platforms are reshaping the global order. And the nations that lead in innovation will shape the future of prosperity and security. Korea fully intends to be one of those nations, but we know we cannot do it alone. We need partners who share our values and our vision. Partners like you, leaders who are already building, hiring, and investing here in Korea. What we now need to do is to make it easier, faster, and more predictable for you to grow here. Let me begin with a very clear commitment. Korea will be a business-friendly country without compromise. I know that many of you have faced challenges of operating in Korea. You've dealt with regulatory complexity, policy uncertainty, and frustrating delays. And yet, you've stayed. You've helped Korea create jobs, introduce best practices, and integrate into the global economy. For that, we are deeply grateful. But gratitude is not enough. It's time for reform. We will remove outdated regulations that serve no public good. We will end overregulation, rooted in the fear of unfamiliarity with new technology. And we will ensure that your operations in Korea are guided by predictable rules and transparent processes and fair treatment. It's about unlocking opportunities here in Korea. We want Korea to become a launchpad for global ideas, not just a market for global products. If your company can build an AI solution, a digital payment system, or a clean tech platform in San Jose or Austin, you should be able to build it in Seoul or Pangyo with the same freedom and the same support. To make it possible, we are redesigning our approaches to industrial policies. We are moving from top-down control to bottom-up innovation. That means faster approvals, more flexible labor and immigration policies, and better access to R&D, incentives, and infrastructure. It also means reaffirming one of our core values, freedom on the open internet. Korea believes in a digital space that is free, open, and global. We oppose protectionist data walls, digital censorship, and overreach in the name of security. We support ethical AI governance, open standards, and global data cooperation. In short, Korea will be a champion of digital freedom in a world that increasingly needs it. Now, I also want to address an issue that many of you have raised over the years, policy whiplash. The experience of sudden regulatory changes that disrupt long-term planning is real, it's damaging, and we are determined to end it. We are introducing institutional safeguards for policy stability, such as independent regulatory review boards, economic impact assessment for major laws, and dispute resolution mechanisms that protect foreign investors. Let me also take a moment to acknowledge what is already working well, our deep cooperation in semiconductors and batteries. American and Korean companies have forged extraordinary partnerships in these sectors, and Korean firms have made substantial investments in the United States, from fabs in Texas and Arizona to battery plants in Georgia and Michigan. A true partnership must be mutual, I think. And we know that we now ask that American companies expand their investments here in Korea, especially in areas where the next wave of transformation is taking place. That includes digital infrastructure, particularly data centers, cloud facilities, and AI training hubs. Data is the oil of the modern economy, I think. And Korea is one of the best places in the world to refine it. We offer world-class connectivity and a highly educated workforce, and geopolitical stability, of course, and growing renewable energy capacity. We are also committed to removing regulatory hurdles that slow down digital infrastructure projects. If you're looking for the right place to build your next data center or digital innovation base in Asia, we want Korea to be your first choice, not your backup plan. You already know that this market, if you know your people, our institutions, and our strengths. So now we ask that you help us take the next step from a strong partner to strategic leader in global digital economy. Korea is ready, and our people are ready, and I believe this moment is ready. Because the 20th century was defined by physical infrastructure, by steel, oil, and highways, but the 21st century will be defined by digital infrastructure and by trust and by values. Let's make sure that the values we share, freedom, openness, and innovation, are embedded into the technologies and systems that shape tomorrow. Let us lead together, not just in commerce, but in principles. Let's build together not just factories, but the foundation for the next digital age. Thank you once again for everything you do here in Korea, and thank you for helping us build a better future together.